He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Iyanla Fix My Life. This is, I don't know what season this is or what episode, because guess what I didn't do? Write it down. And this is season 6, episode 12. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. I have not been to sleep yet. And after I do this one, I am going to bed, okay? It took forever to upload Power. And I just, I'm not going to do what I did today anymore. Anyway, so this episode was about Neffe and Soullow. I'm not calling him Shelby because I know him as Soullow. Okay, Neffe, as y'all know, is Keisha Cole's sister. She had a couple of reality shows. She was on the season, I think she was on the show, I think it was last season. Because I don't think it was 2 seasons ago. I think it was like early last season she was on there. And if it wasn't early last season, it was late the season before. But it was recently. Like, it was real recently. And they back, so let us pray. Fix it, Jesus. Neffe, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. But don't subscribe. This is subscribe because you want to see the content. Okay, that is the reason to subscribe. And then, do not forget to also like this video, and if you have not done so already, also hit the notification bell, because it lets you know when I have new videos up. Because if you up now, you would know that Power just went up about 15 minutes ago, which is why my ass is still woke. Anyway, so Neffe said she basically came back to the show because she gave Soullow too much of her power and she needed Iyanla to help her get it back. Girl, go to a divorce attorney, okay? Go to a divorce attorney, go to a judge to get your power back from that man. Y'all need to be divorced, okay? Neffe and Soullow should have been divorced 15 years ago. Like, it was doomed from the stars, okay? And let's just say that. Anyway, she get there, whatever, she all dressed up. Every time she come, I'm like, why is she dressed up? When she know y'all are gonna be like, girl, you was too gutsy to be up here trying to do some real work. But whatever. So Iyanla, the last time she was there, gave her some homework to do. Okay, some homework. Again, it's been at least a year since she was on the show. Okay, I know that for a fact because I think it has to have been at least a year. I think, because when they on there, they was on there when Memphis. It was a while ago. That's what I remember. Anyway, so her homework that she gave her before was like, and she gave them like suitcases, examples of, she gave them something packed with all their issues and said, what I'm saying, take the time to unpack these issues, work on these issues, and stay positive moving forward with these things. She also was going to have her go to a women's retreat of some sort that was like paid, was going to be paid for whatever, so that she can go build with other women who are also on the road to making their lives better. She ain't do none of it. None of it. I'm like, then what is she back for? Okay, because she kept saying, did you do your homework? Well, I did some of it, but I couldn't get it all finished because you had a whole year, girl. You couldn't do nothing, girl. Bye. I just said she ain't do shit, not a damn thing. So only thing Neffe did since she's been there last was got some damn braids. Okay, she would have got her hair braided. That's about it. But she didn't do no homework. She ain't going nowhere. She didn't do nothing. She got her hair braided and maybe got her eyebrows threaded. That was it. So she then says, I'm back because I miss my mark and I often do that. So I'm back to kind of get the help I need now because I wasn't as open before. I was kind of closed off. I had a whole wall up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can't call my mama like other people can. You know what I'm saying? So I need to come here because I can't wrap my mind around my own reality. I said, well, that's been going on for the past 15. Neffe been acting the same exact way since she was on Keisha Cole reality show all those years ago when we first met her. Neffe has not changed at all. And the weird thing about it is, it's like she hasn't grown up either. Like she hasn't gotten any older. I mean, she's gotten older in years, and she's had more kids over the years, but mentally she's still the same. No tea, no shade. Ghetto, loud black girl she was back in the day. The only difference is when Iyanla's talking to her, she, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. But we know we eventually the crazy person comes out of Neffe at all times. So when she says how she can't wrap her mind around her reality, she's like, really? That statement really made Iyanla like, okay. She said, well, you know what? She said, no, I'm here now and I'm ready. Like my walls are down. You know what I'm saying? Now I know better. Do you, Neffe? Because Iyanla then said the last time you was here, you was 3 hours late to the stuff. You know what I'm saying? You was 3 hours late the last time, which showed us that you did not care about the process, okay? And you said that you knew better. You knew better, okay? However, today you were 45 minutes late. I'm like, is she never on time? I mean, I'm always late too. But, that's neither here. But I'm not late when people waiting on me for stuff. Like, I'm late when no one is waiting for me to get there. Like, that's when I'm late. Anyway, she's like, I'm seeing all the money being spent on you to do things or whatever, and your ass can't be on time. I agree. They didn't rent that whole house out for you. I'm sure they didn't pay for flights or whatever for y'all to get out there, or rental cars and hotels or whatever. They spent money to have your ass there, and I'm wondering if they're paid to be there at all. That part I wonder as well. I don't know. Neffe then said, well, last night some things happened or whatever. She says how, well, yeah, we had y'all here yesterday. Y'all did y'all initial interviews or whatever. We sent y'all back to the hotel, and then that didn't happen. So what happened? She says, well, you know what I'm saying? When I came here, whatever, I had my whole bag packed. I sat by the door. But when I left out to come here, I didn't grab my bag. At what point do you not ask yourself, do I have my luggage? Like, how do you leave for a trip with no luggage? Okay, it ain't going to work. It ain't going over to your cousin's house for a quick limousine and little hangout. You went to a whole nother place to be for a whole couple of days. How do you not say, do I have my suitcase? Like, who was the person? I forgot to grab when I left. I say, but if it was by the door, really, Neffe, girl, look. I kind of like, how old are you? I'm 35, no, 38. How many kids do you have? I have 8 kids. Not 8, Lord Jesus, just 5 kids. And you mean to tell me you couldn't remember? I say that lets me know that her kids don't be having lunches going to work. I'm going to school. Because I know she be forgetting. If you forget your own damn suitcase on a trip, you don't pack them kids lunches every day, okay? They be forgetting. They be hungry. Mama didn't feed me or whatever. She did put on lunch, and my lunch box is just empty. It's the only thing in here is the stuff from yesterday. So it's apple seeds and bitten off sandwiches. I need someone to feed me because my mama forgot. Okay, that's what I get from that. Anyway, then she brings up a argument that her and Soullow had the night before. I'm keep looking down because I'm uploading the Mind Your Business TV show on this device. Anyway, she brings up an argument her and Soullow got into last night at the hotel. This is when I said, Neffe, you on some bullshit, bitch. She says, I have a friend, this guy friend, he stay in LA, okay? And he be texting me all the time, Neffe, all the time. First of all, then you shouldn't be married. If some man, I've known him before I even known Soullow. I knew him way, that don't matter, okay? No man should be texting you all day, every day. She then says, he be texting me all day or whatever. He texts me in the morning, say good morning or whatever. He getting you good morning texts. She trying to move on, okay? She set the next nigga up to be her response, okay? Because remember, she was pregnant when she met Soullow, so she already had somebody else when she met him. So she pattern, okay? Same pattern, same thing. Only thing different is them damn braids. So, she's like, he be texting me or whatever, and he was mad at me because the guy was texting me, and he gonna say to me, oh, so you gonna want to suck his dick, you seeking attention from another man? I said, now how did he get to sucking dick? Even Iyanla was like, what? She gonna say, and And I told him that ain't what I said. Well, what you say, Neffe? Neffe, what you say, girl? She then says, I said he texts me every morning and the attention he gives me makes me want to suck his dick. I said, well, look, look. There is a lot you can do for a man, forgive your attention, besides sucking his dick. Okay, how was that the first thing you thought to do was to suck his dick? You a dick sucker? I mean, she got dick sucking lips. I'm not gonna hold you up. Neffe has dick sucking lips. But who says to their husband, he gives me attention, so it makes me want to suck his dick? The fact that man did not throw you out a window, or at least put you in the pool with some really cold water, you know what I'm saying? Or at least, you know what I'm saying, go open and close the refrigerator real heavy, like real just boom. And you hear all the beers and stuff. I know they got beer in the refrigerator. And all the beers shaking, rattling, rolling, or whatever. I was like, who says that to their whole husband about a whole man that's texting their whole wife from a whole goddamn LA? I said, now this is some bullshit. Iyanla said the best thing ever. Your life too I'm paraphrasing. Your life too fucked up. You would be worried about sucking some man's weenie. And she said the word weenie. I said, weenie? Weenie? And yeah, well, I guess she can't say dick and she's not gonna say penis. She said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And what she said, and what kind of person, you know what I'm saying? How can attention someone gives you via telephone make you want to suck a weenie? That just does not make it. You had a whole marriage, a whole husband, you know what I'm saying? A whole thing. I don't have that. Now she crying again. I don't have that. We don't have a marriage. We don't live that way. You know what I'm saying? We don't have sex. All we do is like, I feel like he hate me. I would hate my spouse too if they ever said to me, I want to suck somebody else's dick because they give me attention. You know how personal it is to suck someone's dick? You know that is very personal. That's very, very personal. Like, you gonna be putting random dicks in your mouth? Neffe, girl, that's not the way to lead your life. It's just not. You know, Iyanla like, look, what happened to the tools I gave y'all asses the last time you was here? Okay, you was here for a whole couple days. What happened then? She kind of didn't answer the question. She said, you know, we actually separated for 5 months after we left here. I'm looking like, well, that didn't answer the question. Where did the tools go, girl? Did you not take them with you? Did you leave that damn suitcase with tools packed somewhere else too? Where the tools suitcase at? Probably was still left for damn Iyanla's house. Anyway, she then says, when we were separated for the 5 months, that's when I went to counseling, and I was diagnosed with depression and bipolar disorder. She also brings up how she stopped going to the counseling sessions because her insurance no longer covered the visits. I said that means she has Medicaid, because Medicaid only covered 20 mental health counseling visits. How do I know? Because I know. Anyway, so it makes sense. They do only cover so many visits, and after the visits that you have, they're not paying for nothing else. And I'm assuming she couldn't afford how much, you know what I'm saying, the visits be. Sometimes they be really, really expensive. It just depends. So I'm like, okay, so she was diagnosed bipolar disorder. It seems completely plausible for Neffe, because Neffe, she's all over the place. Her emotions and her feelings and her antics has always been all over the place. So I'm like, that makes absolute sense. She then said how she just don't believe she's bipolar. She does not want to accept that she's bipolar. I'm not bipolar, and then they're gonna tell me that I be sub-medicating. I told them I don't pop no pills. They didn't say pills, girl. You sub-medicate because y'all be drinking. Okay, I've been drinking all goddamn day. Because we know Neffe's a drinker. Okay, she's definitely a drinker. So at this point in time, she's like, well, you know, they gave me some medication for a minute, but I stopped taking it. She's like, why did you stop taking the medication? It made me feel like flick, flack, flick, flack. She literally said some weird ass word. It was like jibber jabber. I said, is she having a stroke? What's going on right there? And then she said, so the medicine made me feel like a zombie. You know what I'm saying? Even my kids said, Mom, you okay? They was probably concerned because you was normal. Okay? Meaning you was quiet. You wasn't yelling and fussing and fighting. So to them, that's probably zombie. Like, usually mom up here, she's loud. She be yelling, Soullow, kid. You probably didn't do any of that. So because you was like stabilized, to them that probably is weird. I don't want to be no zombie. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be dependent on nothing. I'm already trying to get over one addiction. I don't want to pick up another dependent. I think she meant she didn't want to take pills for depression. But whatever. Iyanla said, girl, if you had cancer, would you not accept the diagnosis and the treatment? If you did, you would die. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. She's like, look, you know what I'm saying? All that you've been through, why do you think you will function normally when you ask for help and ignore the results? She's like, again, you went to them and asked them to help you. They told you what's wrong and you won't accept it. And now you here want me to fix your ass, and I can't fix bipolar. She can't. She cannot fix bipolar disorder. It's not even fixable. Okay, it's just not at all. However, she lets her know, like, you know, you have to think about this, that you have to maybe accept that you have bipolar disorder. And her ass do. I don't need no medication. I don't want to be no damn zombie. Well, if not, you're gonna be the same crazy ass Neffe you've been for all these years on the BT talk show. On the BT show, on his own show. It's gonna be the same goddamn thing. So we see that whole thing. Next, she talks to Soullow. I would not call him Shelby. You know, he is over it, okay? He's over it, but not over at the same time. And he brings up how he was so stressed dealing with that bullshit, how he had bleeding ulcers, and he damn near died, okay? Bleeding ulcers is not a good thing at all. They can kill you. So, you know, he says, now, for me, I'm trying to stay calm. I'm saying, I'm working on me. I am a work in progress. I'm saying, I'm not worried about Neffe. I don't buy her drinks. I'm saying, I'm not even initiating sex with her. I'm saying, I'm chilling. I'm like, he really, like, he was literally on the couch, like, kick back chilling. I say, you're not going to sit up? You're not at home, bro. What you doing? Anyway, you know, Iyanla said, when y'all left, y'all were supposed to be working on better. What happened? Well, you know what I'm saying, nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really changed, you know what I'm saying? And now, you know what I'm saying, I'm here. I don't even want to be a part of this right now. I don't. She like, then what you here for? We know, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's no marriage. You know what I'm saying? Again, he's laid back on the couch like this. I said, get your ass up. Get your ass up. Them people stuff like that. Get your ass up, Soullow. Shelby. Anyway, he then told his version of what happened last night and why he's over the bullshit. He says last night, you know, Neffe had been drinking. She had some drinks at the bar or whatever, so she had some drinks in her system. She was kind of drunk. He said, I overheard her because she wasn't whispering. She was talking loud enough for me to hear her. I heard her talking to her friend about her male friend in LA. And she said that he said he couldn't talk to her right now. He called, like, to let her know. And then she said, I respected that about him, and that would get his dick sucked. I said, again, she talking about the sucking of the dick. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what is going on here? He says, I feel like we done. I know we done. And if you're doing other things, don't do it in my face. Like, don't do stuff in my face to get my attention. You know what I'm saying? To make me say something or whatever. So he feeling like she doing shit and saying shit in front of him to get some kind of reaction out of him. And he like, do what you gonna do. Just don't do it. Don't include me in it. And don't be like, you know what I'm saying? Let him know what's going on. So he says, how, you know what I'm saying, even for me, like right now, we not having sex or whatever. It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? I only do for the household and for the kids. Like, I don't do shit for her anymore, you know what I'm saying? And I'm only there to make sure the kids don't be homeless. I'm looking like, so he's saying that if he don't be there, she can't pay no bills. So he's paying. I'm wondering, what is his job? Okay, what's her job? That's the first question. Anyway, he said, I'm just trying to get myself together so that I can eventually move out. I mean, I can't afford to pay her bills or the bills in the household that I'm living in and save money to move out on my own. So I have to save a little at a time, a little bit here, a little bit there, in order to pay the bills, but also put some aside to move on my own. So, again, like, I don't do shit for her no more. It's all just the kids. And I feel like if my daughter can see me when she get up for the morning in school and her daddy there, you know what I'm saying, it's for the betterment of the kids. And that's the only reason I'm there. I kind of like, as he talking, like, Soullow last time, he was real quiet. He was real like, I don't want to say nothing. And she like, this time, he's not quiet at all, and it's almost ruining his marriage. She then asked him, you know, if you so over it or whatever, you know, why were you upset about what was said on the phone? Why did you give her that attention that she was looking for if you over it or whatever? Honey, Neffe heard them talking, and she all pissed off. He lying. He's a fucking liar. They downstairs. She upstairs in the whole room. She come out the room that she in. Take me home. Take me where I need to be. Cause he's a liar. I'm not gonna put up with this bullshit. I'm like, he ain't even talking to you. She up there listing her little ass off, and she had to come interrupt the goddamn. I said, Lord Jesus. Y'all like, she get up like, stay right here. Don't get up, stay right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna accept him lying on me. I ain't gonna accept that bullshit. Iyanla said, let that man talk. Like, you can't tell him not to speak. I talked to you, you know what I'm saying? She said, plus, I didn't ask him if he was lying. I didn't ask him me like that. Why are you concerned with what's going on down here? You know what I'm saying? And she's like, and plus, you said how he lying. Who asked you anything? I wasn't talking to you. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I talked to you for 2 hours. 2 hours I talked to you, asked your questions. You had your turn to talk. Now it's time for him to talk. Okay? Let that man talk. He has the right to talk. Now go mind your business. I say that she do need to go mind her business. That is true. Soullow at the bottom, like, what I lie about? I'm a grown man. I'm looking like, oh Lord Jesus, why did Iyanla told your ass to sit the fuck down. Why did you get up? So now he up, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. You're a liar. You're a liar. I'm like, Lord, Iyanla, like, Neffe, mind your business. Go to your room, do your homework. So, Shelby, go sit back down. Neffe still screaming and hollering, you know what I'm saying? But he lying. He lying. I swear when she was talking, saying, but he lying. The way she was looking at Iyanla, because she at the top of the stairs, Iyanla at the middle of the stairs, so at the bottom of the stairs. I swear when she said, he lying. This is what I heard. Charlie, that hurt. That hurt, Charlie. That when the kids was playing and the one brother bit the other brother hand, she was a kid. He's lying. He's lying on me. That's what it was. Charlie, that hurt. That's what children arguing over some bullshit. And one child saying, I don't like what happened. And the other one looking like, it was crazy. So she up there yelling, he's a liar, Charlie. You know what I'm saying? And he at the bottom like, I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I'm not no slave anymore. I'm like, slave? When was you a slave? What happened? When did it happen? I'm free, master. You know what I'm saying? I found my way to freedom. I'm looking like, here you go. Lord Jesus. Neffe say, be free. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting to be free from your ass. I'm like, why are y'all together? Like, Iyanla take Neffe to the room. Why would you do that? Why? I'm losing my damn voice. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Stay in your own world. Did you do your homework? I'm like, Mama Iyanla. She's like, no. You know what I'm saying? But he lying. You know what I'm saying? He lying. He's a liar. He acting like he's not a master manipulator. She like, what he eat don't make you shit. Like, what did you mad for? Like, he wasn't even talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Neffe then, she said, this is what happened. So she got mad, I guess, at how he explains what happened, what she said. She was so animated. This is what I said. Okay, I said what I said. What I said was, you know what I'm saying? I said how another man, you know what I'm saying, talking to me made me want to suck his dick because it's sexy for him to talk to me. So I said I want to suck his dick. That's what I said. I said, this bitch admitted. You keep admitting to want to suck this man's dick. You keep admitting that. Girl, you was stupid. It's like, what is wrong with you, Neffe? And fix that goddamn braid. The braid that was poking off the side. I'm like, that's why her ass, that braid was sticking out, because she sideways thinking that braid was pulling her to the wrong goddamn direction. It was saying, go that way, because you want some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So when she said, I said what I said. I said what you just said is the same thing he said you said. He said, you said that man calling you makes you want to suck his dick. He said the exact same thing. The only difference is you said it with more emphasis. You made an emphasis on he make you want to suck his dick. A whole man in LA know that you want to suck his dick. Okay, all on national television. Iyanla is breathing hard because she's so frustrated with all the bullshit. She's just very, very frustrated. And I think she's over the bullshit. You need to mind your business. You need to learn to mind your business and not tell him what he needs to say, or let him talk if he needs to talk. You know what I'm saying? But he can't. But he do it to me. She's like, he wasn't talking to you. He was talking to me. So what he said to me should not matter to you because he ain't talking to you. You had your say. It's time to let him have his. Again, man, the business that pays you. Okay, if you did that, your ass wouldn't be broke. You're mad at everybody else's goddamn business. You know what I'm saying? Point blank to the period. If you had been mad at your business, you would not have been in his. Truth. Iyanla then, like, they codependent. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? She then goes out to Soullow. This why you got an ulcer, because you always, it's not because of her, it's because of you, because your hobby, this whole thing. She then asked him, why would you saying that, why would you call her master and he was free? He go like, well, I meant I was free because, I'm saying, I'm able to do and say as I please now, when before I was not really able to do that with her, but I'm free now. I'm saying she not, it was a whole craziness or whatever. He like, I thought there's nothing there for us. I'm only there for the kids. I don't give her no dick. I don't touch her. There's nothing there, and I do it on purpose. He says, I'm free from her, and I just haven't left the home. And then she's like, so why are you here? Why? It's daylight outside, Lord Jesus. Why are you here? I'm going to be so tired in the morning. Well, it's fucking 6:30 in the morning. He says, I'm here to learn how to leave and how to let go. Because I've let go. She's like, no, you ain't let go yet. If you let go, you wouldn't have been mad about what she said on the phone. Which is true. I take that back. You can be over someone, but if they in your face and say, I want to suck this dick, it will piss a person off. Even if you is over it, okay? It doesn't matter, because it's like you doing shit to piss me off and it works, okay? And it does not mean he's not over her. It just means he might just be sick and tired of her bullshit, truth be told. So, he's like, I've let it go. She's like, no, you haven't, because you was all mad or whatever. The conversation with that man should not have mattered to you if you was really over it. And then she's like, no God would tell you to stay in a stressful situation just for the kids. They won't. Okay, don't do it. Tara and Peter and Amina. It ain't for the kids. He then says, well, the same God that says she fight battles of love. She said, I don't know that scripture, but I know this one. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but with power and principalities in high places. She said the highest point of power is your mind, and you know what I'm saying. Nothing that you fighting within your mind, nothing of that has anything to do with the flesh and bone of Neffe. Like, it's two different things, and you need to realize that. And then I think she hit him with so much truth, and he was so frustrated he couldn't look at her. And she said, can you look at me? And he said, not right now. I can't. And at this point in time, she's pissed. You won't look at me? All right. That's just rude. It's disrespectful. It's dismissive. I'm not doing this. I'm like, give him a minute, lady. You just hit his brain with too much truth, and he's still trying to come down from the argument with Neffe. Like, get him a minute. You know what I'm saying? But she left because she's like, it's some bullshit. So she go back out because he outside smoking a cigarette. She go outside and she's like, you know what? I feel like they're not even ready or really trying to heal. You know what I'm saying? And they only gonna want to blame each other or other people for the bullshit going on. So she goes outside and she lets Soullow know. You know what I'm saying? You aren't ready to do the work. You're not ready. You're not willing. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. You know what I'm saying? She's like, as a black man, you can't call a black woman massa. Not in front of my motherfucking face. Okay? Not in front of me. I ain't gonna do it. Okay? She's like, you know what I'm saying? Not for our ancestors, not for your people, not for my people. You know what I'm saying? Massa disempowers you. Massa castrated you. She's yelling. She's yelling in this nice little neighborhood. I'm looking like, oh, they ain't got no neighbors, Jesus Christ. And you won't look me in my face. You need to apologize to her for calling her massa, because I'm done. I'm not doing this. She was heated. Okay. Heated, bitch. Like a wife on a goddamn toaster oven. Pissed. She go in the house. She talked to Neffe. I'm not putting my name on this bullshit. of exploitation. The name, she didn't say bullshit, but no, I'm paraphrasing. I'm not putting my name on this bullshit. It's exploitation in the name of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? You are a black woman with 5 children and you on TV cussing out a black man who you slept with, okay? Who you slept with, and he pays your rent. I say, you called her a prostitute. That's what you just did. But you don't like what he say, so you act like that. No, I will not be a part of this. I will not put my name on this. I mean, she was pissed. And I'm done. I'm out. Y'all can fix this. And she left. I said, Iyanla, what's wrong, baby? She was mad, baby. Like, she was real mad. So, from there, it's like day 2. Everybody done calmed down. Neffe took off all her makeup. She looked real plain Jane. She looked real Neffe, ghetto-ish. Okay, all up in these streets. And, you know, she's like, I usually don't walk off. So I need to come back and kind of do as much as I can to help them. You know, Neffe little bare face stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, what did you learn yesterday? That I give negative energy, you know, too much power. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of doing that. Iyanla says, look, I am not a mental health provider, professional. I'm a coach. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And your dual diagnosis of the whole little depression and bipolar, and I'm going to say substance abuse. I can't coach that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you are not in control of your minds, and, you know, you won't even accept the treatment diagnosis that you got, so I can't help you right now because you not just, it's not working. You're not thinking clearly. She's like, I'm not saying I won't. No, I think Neffe says I won't. I'm not saying I won't, like, go back home and, like, talk to doctors, like, and maybe revisit the whole the diagnosis. Like, no. You know, you first need to accept your diagnosis, and you haven't done that yet. So because you have not done that, I can't help you because your mind ain't your own right now, and you still out in these streets, destitute and not knowing that you need some whole medications, girl. Some whole medication. You need a lot. Again, Iyanla is not a therapist, a psychotherapist, a psychologist. She's a life coach. Okay, she does not. That's what she is. I like how she said, like, I am not a medical health professional, because she isn't. And she said, like, I can't diagnose or fix or counsel or whatever people who have mental health issues because I'm not versed in that. That's not what I do. I can coach people if they're willing to accept whatever's going on in their life, and she won't accept it yet. She's like, you know, you need to not concern yourself with Soullow. Like, you do not need to care about that man. You know, you need to wrap your mind around your reality and get it fixed, okay? Because you need to accept that damn diagnosis. Go and get you some pills, okay, or something. She said, or go and investigate and figure out what other remedies there are for your diagnosis. It may not be pills. It could be other things you can do, but you haven't even looked into it because you will not accept it because she's bipolar. Okay, I'm not gonna call her crazy. She bipolar. So she then talked to Soullow, and she's like, "Look, what happened yesterday?" He says, "Yeah, I was already so aggravated. I was already so aggravated and irritated that every little thing just pissed me off. Okay, so it wasn't you. I was already in that mindset or whatever." So he's like, "I went from being like depressed to being angry, and everything just annoyed me, and it kind of blew up or whatever." So she's like, "Look, you were out of order yesterday. Like, you were completely out of order, and, you know, since part of you is addicted to the pain and the dysfunction in your life, and that is why you keep repeating the same things with you and Neffe, but you was wrong at what you said about the whole master stuff yesterday. That was out of order." She's like, "You keep asking for help, and then you will resist the help or change what you want help in, so that how someone's helping you doesn't factor into what you're asking for now." I said, "Well, that's kind of true." She's like, "Until you stop doing that, you're gonna fuck around and kill yourself, because you're gonna be so stressed out, or you're trying to completely keep changing things that doesn't make any sense." She's like, "Look, no, I can't coach that because you run it in circles. You know what I'm saying? I can't coach that situation." She's like, she's like, "I feel like you need a mental health professional." I said, "He needs a mental health professional too." And she's like, "I'm not gonna leave you high and dry. I'm gonna point you in the right direction." I think she feels like he has mental issues that needs to be talked through, or fixed, or not fixed, but handled with a mental health professional. And that does not mean, oh, he crazy or whatever. It means he needs to talk to somebody with a license to talk about what he going through. And she can't do that because they're so, it's a whole bunch of foolishness, okay? And the episode kind of ends, well, yeah, a little bit. She has one meeting with them together, and she has like 2 glasses, like both got dirt in them, and she pours water in the dirt. And it's like, this is kind of, shows the baggage y'all came with. Like, y'all had, like, these, it was dirty situations. And she didn't pour the water in. So it's muddy, dirty water. She said, y'all both had, like, these 2 cups are y'all lives. And then y'all tried to, combine y'all lives and pour into each other. And when you pour into each other, what happens? And they poured the dirty water together. And it was just a whole bunch of dirty water. Whole bunch of dirty water. And then she's like, at this point in time, y'all just have 2 different types of dirty water mixed together, but it's all dirty water. And then it's like, y'all have to make a choice. She's like, do you want to be married to him? Do you want to be married to her? And he just is like, look, he says to Neffe, I have issues. Okay, I have issues, and my issues did not start with you. Okay. And I love you. I love you. You love me. We know that. However, I can't love you the way I need to love you with the issues I have. And she said, I agree. And Iyanla said the smartest thing. So y'all know the marriage is over, right? Like, it's over. We've known the marriage was over when it began. Okay, it was over when it was here last time. I'm like, they cannot. All this means to me, what she then said to them, like, y'all need to learn to stop looking at each other, because when y'all look at each other, you get comfortable and you get sucked back in, basically, because you think, oh, I know him, oh, I know her, we had those good times, I know we hate each other, but we can make it work. No, don't look at her, don't look at him, just move the fuck on. Okay, just move the fuck on. And she said, get some help to learn how to move on past each other. She then has them apologize to each other about just how he treated her, how she treated him, and they both say how they have to let the other one go to be able to move on, and that's completely true. So they do the whole. That's how they end up leaving it. I'm like, you should have just brought in the damn divorce attorney there and had them sign some shit, but they didn't do that. So they have the whole little after show notes. So Soullow says Neffe is drinking even more now, and he moved out. He says, they're working on getting the divorce. That's what Soullow said. Neffe said she not drinking no more, and she in school, and that he is not moved out, and he won't sign the divorce papers. I'm like, how do they both have 2 different? To me, all this meant was the Neffe and Soullow thing is a goddamn trilogy. Okay, it's goddamn Matrix. Okay, and we're gonna wait for part 3 to come out next year. That's what the fuck it is. It's a trilogy. Okay, we had part 1, part 2. We had to wait for part 3, and that's what it was. So that was my review for Iyanla Fix My Life with Neffe and Soullow. Hope you liked it. It is 6:39 in the morning. I am going to bed. I will be up tomorrow to review everything else later, but the bitch is tired. Okay, peace.